Stefan Edberg was born on January 19, 1966, in Västervik, Sweden, a small, orderly town where family values and quiet discipline shaped everyday life. From childhood, Edberg was drawn to tennis with a focus and patience that set him apart from other kids his age. His game was built on control, timing, and intelligence rather than raw power, and those qualities defined everything he became. By 1983, Edberg had already made history. He won all 4 junior Grand Slams in a single calendar year: the Australian Open, Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open, becoming the only male player in the Open era to complete the junior Grand Slam sweep. That same year, he turned professional, stepping onto the ATP Tour with a serve and volley style that was bold, precise, and unmistakably his own. But 1983 also carried tragedy that no career highlight could erase. During the Junior U.S. Open, one of Edberg's serves struck line judge Dick Wertheim with devastating force. Wertheim fell, suffered a fatal head injury, and died shortly after. Edberg was 17 years old. The accident was ruled completely unintentional, but the weight of that moment never fully left him. He continued to compete, continued to win, and carried himself with the same composure the world came to admire. Yet those who followed him closely understood that something quiet and serious lived beneath that calm surface. His professional career was nothing short of extraordinary. Edberg claimed 6 Grand Slam singles titles: the Australian Open in 1985 and 1987, Wimbledon in 1988 and 1990, and U.S. Open in 1991 and 1992. He reached the world #1 singles ranking on August 13, 1990, a position he held across multiple stretches throughout his peak years. He also topped the doubles rankings, finishing with 41 ATP singles titles and 18 doubles titles over the course of his career. Beyond individual glory, he was a cornerstone of Sweden's Davis Cup championship teams in 1984, 1985, 1987, and 1994, always showing up with consistency, responsibility, and calm leadership under pressure. Financially, Edberg accumulated over $20.6 million in official ATP prize money, with various wealth-tracking platforms estimating his current net worth at approximately $25 million. His brand appeal during his playing days was real. His refined image, classic style, and steady temperament attracted sponsorships and promotional deals with prominent sports brands. After retiring, he managed his finances with the same measured discipline that marked his tennis. Quiet investments, long-term stability, and a deliberate avoidance of excess characterized his approach to wealth just as much as his approach to life on the court. In April 1992, Edberg married Annette Olsen in Sweden. The marriage brought grounding at a time when his career was still burning bright. Together, they built a home in Sweden and raised 2 children, Emily and Christopher. For Edberg, family was never a secondary priority tucked behind trophies and rankings. It was a foundation he was always building toward. He arranged his schedule around family milestones, kept his personal life out of tabloids, and maintained a stability at home that mirrored the calm he projected on court. Decades later, that same marriage remains intact, a quiet but powerful statement in a world where athletes' personal lives so often collapse under pressure and attention. Edberg's home in Sweden reflects the Nordic values he grew up with: natural light, open space, clean lines, and a preference for harmony over display. He has never turned his home into a trophy case or a public spectacle. What little has been shared about his private space suggests a man who keeps his past achievements close but understated. A few meaningful objects rather than walls covered in vanity. The house is where he slowed down after years of constant travel, long flights between continents, and a relentless grind of elite professional tennis. It became his re-entry point into a quieter, more deliberate life. After retiring from professional play, Edberg didn't disappear entirely. He returned to the spotlight in a meaningful way when he served as Roger Federer's coach during the 2014 and 2015 seasons. The partnership was widely praised. Federer's graceful, all-court style made him a natural student for the man who had mastered the serve and volley game decades earlier. Edberg's presence in that role confirmed what many already believed. His understanding of the game went far beyond athletic skill. It was strategic, psychological, and deeply thoughtful. Today, Edberg appears occasionally at major tennis events, tribute tournaments, and Hall of Fame ceremonies. Every time he steps into view, audiences see the same composed, dignified presence, unhurried, respectful, and completely at ease with who he is. He is not chasing relevance. He does not need to. His legacy as one of the most technically gifted and personally principled players in tennis history is fully intact. What makes Stefan Edberg's story so enduring is not just the 6 Grand Slams, the world #1 ranking, or the financial success. It is the coherence of the man, from the teenager in Vastovic learning to read the ball, to professional who accidentally became part of a tragedy and still found the strength to compete at the highest level, to the husband and father who quietly chose family dinners over flashbulbs. Every chapter of his life reflects the same core values: discipline, restraint, integrity, and a deep commitment to living well rather than simply living loudly.